Hey guys, it's Melanie. Okay, so I think I've done a review of Mary Cookie on my channel before. I should have probably just taken a look before starting this video, but I only have a limited amount of time to get this video done before I have to go pick up Stella, so I did not bother to look it up. There may already be one of these videos, but what I wanted to do, regardless of potentially having done a review before or not, was to talk about the performance of Mary Cookie this year. And if you guys hear some groaning in the background, that's my dog who, here, I'll show you. He's just gonna sit there and complain because I'm not feeding him. So it's not my stomach or anything, it's my dog. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the performance because Mary Cookie is one of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works, but every single year that I have purchased Mary Cookie, I struggle with the performance of it, and I was really hoping that this year maybe they kind of figured it out, and unfortunately not. So, does it mean that I'm gonna stop buying it? No, because it's just such a good scent, you guys. So I will talk about the fragrance a little bit first, and then we'll get into the performance issues that I am experiencing yet again this year and have experienced every single other year that I've purchased this candle. Here, let's center this up. There we go. Okay, so the notes on the bottom read, fresh baked cookies, sparkling sugar crystals, and rich vanilla. The thing that I smell, and I don't believe this blend has changed very much since it was first released, and I honestly can't remember the first year that this came out. It's been out for a while, but you guys, you know what this smells like? This smells like the sugar cookie dough that you buy in like the tubes at the grocery store. The raw sugar cookie dough, that is what this smells like to me. It is really rich, buttery, vanilla goodness. It smells amazing. It smells really good on cold sniff. I have one behind the camera that I'm sniffing right now, and it smells really delicious when it's burning. Now, when it's burning, I do smell a slightly more baked sugar cookie. It's funny because it really does warm up the scent enough to where it really does smell like an actual baked sugar cookie. It is still as delicious. I want to say that I almost love it more on cold sniff, just a little bit more, because I love the smell of raw sugar cookie dough. I think it is so delicious. And it's just the epitome of the holidays to me. You guys know that I am one of those girls who loves basic vanilla scents. This is no exception. This is very basic. There is nothing fancy to this. And this whole like sparkling sugar crystals note that they haven't, no. It smells like raw sugar cookie dough on cold sniff, really buttery vanilla sugar cookie dough. When it's burning, it is a baked sugar cookie. But let's talk about the performance. I cannot get over how much my dog is complaining right now. I hope you guys can't hear him. He is so obnoxious. But he's so annoying. I can't stop listening to him. Let's talk about the performance, because this is always where I run into an issue with these candles, and I knew that I would this year because I'm gonna pop one of these unburned candles into frame, and hopefully you guys can see. Do you see how thick those wicks are? So this is the problem with this candle. Every year it comes out, they have these really thick rope-like wicks that are coated in wax, and they turn into like just stumps. Here, I'm gonna show you guys. The flames on this are not great for a Bath & Body Works candles. This is by no way a puny wick syndrome here, but it's almost like the wicks are just too thick. Like, and the mushroom tops that form on this candle are insane. I typically will leave this burning for about 3 hours max, which is more than enough, because what I will say is that the strength and throw of this candle are always amazing. Even though this is a very basic, like vanilla type candle, the strength is, I would say like a solid 7, 7.5. And the throw is, this one's always a good 8 for me. I can smell it throughout the entire downstairs of the house. It really lingers nicely, and it's just really, really pleasant. It's not a smack you in the face kind of scent, but it's definitely there, and it pairs beautifully with like anything else that you have going during the holidays, whether it's like a spruce or a balsam type scent. But so the problem with these wicks is that these soot a lot, which I struggle with. When they get to the point where they start kind of smoking, which is usually right around the halfway point, so I'm almost there, I notice black puffs of like smoke coming up, and I can't do that anymore. I've seen the damage that candle soot can cause, and I'm just not gonna do that in this house at all. By the way, there's the lid. It's a really, really cute lid with like a snowflake crochet. That's not crochet. What is that? Cross stitch pattern. Someone's gonna correct me on that, which is totally fine because I don't know what I'm talking about. This. What do you call that? I've done it before. I can't, mom brain, whatever. Anyway, so I have a feeling at the end of this burn, I'm gonna have to relegate this to the candle crock, which is where I tend to put every other Bath & Body Works candle when they get to the halfway point. Most of them because they get puny wick syndrome, some of them because they get that kind of kerosene smell to them. And this one because it's gonna start sooting. It happens every single time, and it's super frustrating. I miss the way that Bath & Body Works candles used to perform. I think it was like 2013 or 14 was like the last really good year for me in terms of performance. Ever since they started this whole like messing with the wicks thing, like I feel like things have just really gone downhill. But all that being said, despite the performance being less than stellar and me having to put this in the candle crock after this burn, I'm still gonna get a solid additional week of fragrance out of this. So that's fine. But I like the ambiance. That's why I burn candles. I love that flickering flame. I just hate when I can see black smoke coming off of it. And I know that's where this is going because I started to kind of notice little tiny puffs of smoke coming off yesterday. And yeah, that's such a bummer. The packaging this year is super cute, by the way. I don't even know, these are not available online anymore. Bath & Body Works apparently sold out of everything at the candle day this year. So I'm glad I picked these up early. But yeah, the packaging I thought was super cute with this whole like sweater, Fair Isle sweater print that they have going on, and there's cute little reindeers. I just think this packaging overall was really, really sweet. So I have a couple of these for this year and I'm gonna enjoy them, and sure enough, if it comes back next year, I'll buy it again, even though I'm probably gonna get stuck with these tree stump wicks again. I don't know. I feel like with a different wick, I just honestly think this would perform differently. I don't know why they have to pick these particular wicks. These are the same ones that they have. It might be because it's a vanilla-based scent, because these are the same ones that are also in the raspberry peach macaron. I would be curious to see what the wicks were like for those of you that got the gelato candle. Did you get these thicker wicks in that particular candle? I really wanted to pick some gelato up, but yeah, that didn't happen because it sold out super fast. So, but it seems like a lot of their more vanilla-based scents have these thicker wicks, and I just don't think that they're a good wick. Not for me personally, anyway. I tend to prefer the wicks from Bath & Body Works that are kind of flatter and much thinner. But it's hard to find those in the scents that I really like. So, yeah, what are you gonna do? Anyway, oh my gosh, you guys. Stop. He's so annoying. He has just been growling this whole time. He is the worst. Anyway, did you pick up Mary Cookie this year? What are your thoughts? Are you having issues with it after the halfway point? I'm always curious what your guys' thoughts are. So thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. Stop it. If you're curious about this pedestal, I will link it down below. Please note that mine is spray painted champagne gold because I did that. But yeah, if you're gonna ask questions about it, I'll put the information down below. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. And I'm gonna go feed my dog apparently because he's starving. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.